So basically, you cut loose. Suddenly, you had free reign.
Free reign. I went
and you
crazy.
started partying, drinking.
I almost failed out. So I did fail out, and I had to write a letter to get back in. And I
failed out because you weren't going to classes, weren't
failed
studying.
out because I hadn't really found what I liked, and I wasn't taking it seriously. I joined a fraternity, which was stupid. And I mean, it was fun, but it just kept me there an extra year because I got all Fs and a D that semester.
Oh,
and that's the semester I failed out. I had to write a letter to say I learned a lot. I want to come back in. Please don't kick me out. And they did let me back in on a probationary.
That's nice.
Yeah, thank God, and or thank whoever. And,
how big is the school? How many students? A couple thousand?
Probably 5,000.
Okay.
3 or 5,000. So that was when I got my shit together and decided I'm going to audition for a musical because I'd been taking acting classes because I kind of thought I wanted to do it. I just didn't have the confidence. I didn't really feel like I could be an actor.
Right.
I wanted to, but I just didn't feel good enough.
Right. That's really cool that you started taking classes, and they had them offered.
Yeah, they had acting classes.
That's really cool.
And so I decided to audition for this show called Little Shop of Horrors.
Sure.
And I didn't know any of the music. I'd never seen the movie.
Right.
I found a book in the library with the script, and so I just read it, and I was like, I'm going to audition for this thing.
Yeah.
And
that's one more time you went to the library than I did in college.
I went to quite a bit. We didn't have. Well, you had internet. I didn't have internet.
That's true.
Or a phone or cable.
Oh, that's scary.
I don't.
What were you, Amish?
Pretty much, the Keene State version of Amish. So
Little Shop of Horrors.
Long story short, I auditioned, and it went great.
That's awesome.
I got a callback, but I didn't even know what that was.
Sure.
They said there'll be callbacks on Saturday.
Okay.
And I thought that meant like if we like you, we'll physically call you.
Oh, funny.
So I was on my way to go work at Stratton Mountain in Vermont, and on Saturday, which was the callback day.
Okay.
Or Friday night, the night before. My friend Jesse, who was also in the theater department, somehow found me. He had never been to my house, didn't know where I lived, weirdly walked into my house.
Yeah.
And was like, holy shit, dude, I can't believe I found you. Are you so stoked? And I was like, not really. I got to work this weekend. He's like, no, dude, you got a callback. And I was like, I thought callbacks were tomorrow. He's like, yeah, they are. I'm like, well, then how do you know? Like, it didn't make sense to me because I thought it was a phone call.
Right.
He goes, you got to call. And then he explained it to me, and I had to cancel my shift at Stratton. But it is, so I think, and the reason I'm telling you this story is because when I look back at my life, that moment was the turning point.
Sure.
Had he not found me, I never find out about the callback.
Right. Wow.
I don't find my life's passion.
Right.
I don't meet my wife. I probably never make it to LA. I probably go into food service, working for the Marriott, managing like food service locations at a resort or a fucking hotel, or I probably go that
very
route.
specific. You thought this out.
Well, because I was working for Marriott at the time, and I had gone to like a management training. I was on that path.
That's crazy.
And so it was one of the. I don't know if you have those moments in your life where you look back and go, "That was a pure turning point." Like that moment, everything changed.
Right.
For me, that's one. And so
me, it was probably the first Stallone movie I saw.
Really? That's when you realized that's the guy I want to be.
I said that to be funny. It's probably a Vince Vaughn movie though.
Swingers?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that was.
I saw
that
it.
movie
I saw it when I was
I got here.
Oh, funny! I saw it when I was at Telluride.
Oh, wow. That's a transformative movie though.
Yeah,
because it spoke for a whole entire generation.
Yeah, for sure.
But it wasn't your generation at the time.
No.
It was mine.
It was much later. Yeah,
it was mine because that was like going to Vegas from LA. That was like, and everyone ate at Swingers. Like it was right in that LA zone.
Ironically, this is funny, and I'm not just kissing your ass. That was the same trip I discovered Fantasy Factory.
Oh, no shit.
I had known Robin Big before that a little bit in college, but that ski trip I discovered Fantasy Factory.
Oh, that's funny.
That's really funny. These ski bums, they know good television.
Oh, it's great, man. It's good. Skis. It's good for skiers. That's our demo.
Well, that and swingers.
Yeah, and swingers.
So this is crazy.
And
so
then my story is that's where I discovered where I wanted to be.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And so that's from that show. It just
so you canceled your work. You went back and did the callback.
Got cast. I went in. I was the
that's
outsider.
great.
I was the outsider, like the sort of like the dark horse. All the other theater people knew their songs and had their audition. I didn't know anything. I sang "Hey Jude" for my audition because I didn't know any of the songs from the show. But
did you get a decent role?
I was the dentist, which is like the main.
That's awesome.
It's the good role where you get to play the dentist and all these other.
That's amazing.
Bit parts. So
how many people auditioned?
Quite a few.
That's fucking sweet.
The whole department, but it wasn't so much that as it was that it was everything converged.
Well, yeah,
it was the perfect role for me. Being an outsider was a huge help because that role was kind of a weirdo role.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So it all worked out. And then
so you do the musical. How many performances is it? The whole semester?
probably 2 weekends.
Okay.
No, it's just 2 full weekends of like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's awesome.
And
you just loved it.
Amazing. I just knew. I was like, well, if I can do something like this for a career, that's not even a job.
Right, yeah. It's fun.
Immediately decided, okay, this is my path. I'm moving to LA or New York. I'm going to make it. I'm going to figure it out.